Hello everyone, welcome to our channel and explore the greatest city in the world. Please like and click the subscribe button. That's right, we're about to dive headfirst into the concrete jungle, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple. Get ready to have your mind blown because I'm about to take you on a whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-see places in New York City. We're talking iconic landmarks, breathtaking views, world-class museums and hidden gems that'll make you fall head over heels for the city. So strap in, grab your Metro card and get ready to experience New York City like never before. All right, let's kick things off with the Queen of New York Harbor, the one and only Statue of Liberty. This iconic lady is more than just a monument. She's a symbol of freedom, hope and the American dream. Now, I'm not going to lie, getting to Lady Liberty is an adventure in itself. You've got to hop on a ferry, brave the crowds, and maybe even dodge a seagull or two. But the second you step foot on Liberty Island and that statue comes into view, man, it's like the whole world fades away. You can just feel the history, you know? Standing there, looking up at this massive copper goddess, it really hits you. Generations of immigrants coming to America, chasing a better life, all looked up at this same statue. Pretty powerful stuff. And the views? From the crown you get a panoramic vista of the entire city skyline. So first things first, book your ferry tickets in advance. And if you're feeling adventurous, definitely snag a ticket to go all the way up to the crown. All right, so we've conquered Lady Liberty. Now it's time to escape the concrete jungle and dive into the heart of Manhattan Central Park. This place is like a breath of fresh air. A sprawling green oasis in the middle of all the chaos. We're talking 843 acres of pure urban paradise, people. Walking paths, bike trails, lakes, fountains, you name it, Central Park's got it. Want to row a boat on the lake? Go for it. Fancy a stroll through the Shakespeare Garden? They got you covered? Feel like catching a free concert at the Delacorte Theatre? Why not? Central Park is like a choose-your-own-adventure book, except way more fun. And don't even get me started on the people watching. So, my advice, grab a coffee and a bagel, lose yourself in the winding paths and just soak it all in. This is New York City at its most chill. Okay, time for a serious dose of culture. Next up is the Metropolitan Museum of Art, better known as the Met. This place is a monster, a sprawling temple of art and history that could take you days, maybe even weeks, to fully explore. We're talking ancient Egyptian artifacts, Renaissance masterpieces, modern art installations, you name it, the Met's got it. I'm talking Van Gogh, Picasso, Rembrandt, the big dogs. And the best part, you can get lost in here for hours and completely forget you're in the middle of Manhattan. The Met is more than just a museum, it's an experience. It's a chance to step back in time, to connect with different cultures, to see the world through the eyes of artists across the ages. Plus, let's be real, who doesn't love a good Instagram opportunity? And the Met is crawling with them. Pro tip, hit up the museum on a Friday or Saturday evening when they're open late. All right, buckle up because we're about to dive headfirst into the sensory overload that is Times Square. This place is pure, unadulterated New York City energy, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Giant LED screens flashing, street performers busting out their best moves, people from all walks of life colliding. It's a lot to take in, but trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Now, I'll be honest, Times Square isn't exactly my daily hangout spot. It's crowded, it's loud, it's basically the opposite of chill. But there's something undeniably captivating about it. Plus, you've got to do it at least once, right? Get yourself a selfie with a costumed superhero, grab a slice of questionable pizza, and just soak up the madness. Just a word of advice, hold on to your wallet. All right, let's trade the neon lights for some good old-fashioned history. We're headed to the Brooklyn Bridge, one of New York City's most iconic landmarks and a testament to human ingenuity. This bridge, man, it's more than just a way to get from Manhattan to Brooklyn. It's a symbol of the city's ambition, its grit, and its unwavering spirit. Now, I'm a big fan of walking the Brooklyn Bridge. You feel the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and you get these killer views of the Manhattan skyline that'll make your jaw drop. My advice? Go early in the morning or later in the evening when it's a little quieter. Trust me, there's nothing quite like watching the sunrise or sunset over the city from the middle of the Brooklyn Bridge. We've crossed the Brooklyn Bridge. Now let's reach for the sky. Next up is the Empire State Building, the original king of the New York City skyline and still one of the most iconic buildings on the planet. This Art Deco masterpiece has been featured in countless movies, TV shows and photographs, and for good reason. It's a symbol of New York City's ambition, its grandeur and its enduring power. It's got history, it's got charm, and the views from the top, well, they're simply breathtaking. You can see everything from up there. Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, the whole shebang. It's like looking out over a miniature version of the city. Pro tip: if you're planning on visiting the observation deck, definitely book your tickets in advance online. All right, let's trade the skyscrapers for some show tunes. It's time to hit up Broadway, the undisputed heart of theatre in New York City and arguably the entire world. The bright lights, the dazzling costumes, the raw talent on stage, there's nothing quite like experiencing a Broadway show. Whether you're a die-hard theatre geek or a casual observer, Broadway is guaranteed to leave you utterly entertained. From classic musicals like The Phantom of the Opera and Chicago to cutting-edge new productions, there's a show for every taste and budget. Now, Broadway tickets can be notoriously expensive, but there are ways to snag a deal. Check out the TKTS booth in Times Square for discounted same-day tickets, or try your luck at the lottery for a chance to win front-row seats at a fraction of the price. Trust me, experiencing a Broadway show is a quintessential New York City experience. All right, let's head back up to the clouds for some jaw-dropping views. This time, we're checking out One World Observatory, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere and home to some of the most incredible panoramic vistas you'll ever lay eyes on. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another observation deck, Casey. Really, but trust me on this one. One World Observatory is different. It's not just about the views, although those are pretty spectacular. It's about the experience. From the moment you step into the elevator, you're taken on a high-tech, immersive journey through the history of New York City. And when you finally reach the top, well, get ready to have your mind blown. The 360-degree views are simply breathtaking. Pro tip: try to visit the observatory on a clear day for the best views. And if you're feeling brave, step onto the Sky Portal, a glass floor that lets you look 100 stories straight down to the street below. All right, time to unleash your inner shopaholic. We're hitting up Fifth Avenue, New York City's most iconic shopping destination and home to some of the most luxurious brands in the world. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not exactly a high roller, but there's something about Fifth Avenue that just makes you feel like $1,000,000. Maybe it's the elegant architecture, the perfectly manicured window displays, or the sheer abundance of designer labels. Even if you're not in the market for a new Chanel bag or a diamond-encrusted watch, Fifth Avenue is worth a stroll. Window shopping is a sport here, people. From department stores like Saks Fifth Avenue and Bergdorf Goodman to flagship stores for brands like Tiffany & Company and Gucci, Fifth Avenue is a shopper's paradise. All right, let's wrap up our whirlwind tour of New York City and Greenwich Village, a neighborhood that feels 1,000,000 miles away from the hustle and bustle of Times Square. Greenwich Village, or the Village as the locals call it, has a long and storied history as a haven for artists, writers and musicians. It's where Bob Dylan got his start, where Jackson Pollock painted his masterpieces, and where the Beat Generation found its voice. And while the Village has definitely changed over the years, it's still got that creative bohemian spirit that's hard to find anywhere else in the city. Check out Washington Square Park, a hub for street performers and impromptu chess matches, or get lost in the labyrinthine stacks of the Strand Bookstore, a New York City institution. And if you're feeling peckish, grab a slice at Joe's Pizza, a New York City institution, or indulge in some delicious Italian food at one of the many trattorias in the neighborhood. Greenwich Village is a reminder that there's more to New York City than just skyscrapers and Broadway shows. So, there you have it, folks. My top 10 must-see spots in New York City. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, this city has something for everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. And hey, Let me know in the comments which New York City spot is your favorite. Until next time, peace out. Thanks for watching the video.